Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spazcraft. This is Mike. Last couple episodes, we spent time in the end killing the Ender Dragon and then eventually going and finding a village here to capture an elytra. So we have, this is really cool, really awesome to fly around in this thing. Now, this is my third time recording the intro, and this the first stuff I'm talking about. And the first time I came and got blown up by a creeper, and then I didn't notice my recording stopped for some reason. And then the other time I died, and really just basically this happened. Hey guys, welcome back to So I had to go back and get my levels and find my items because they go everywhere on the cliffside. It was dumb, but I came here because I had to repair this. So I just want to show you can fly all the way from up there, or actually from there over here to Gurs, which is pretty darn fun. So we have a whole bunch of random stuff we're going to do this episode. It's kind of going to be another one of those. We do some tidbits of stuff around here as we try and get some stuff done, just to kind of recover from that big fight and get ready before we do anything else. And as you can see, you now have the horizontal damage. I can take damage by going into that. So Davis has been building. Mitch has been building some. He's working on a project. Go check out his channel because for Christmas he got a second Minecraft account that he uses for taking time lapses. So be sure to go check him out on his channel, his videos. He's going to be doing some cool stuff over there. Yeah, otherwise nothing's really happened as far as the group. People have just been gathering resources, going to the nether, recovering from the fights, and all of that good stuff. So we're going to go up here to the house, and I wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff we're going to do. So we got a whole bunch of really good gear last time after our fight, and now we basically need to figure out what we're going to do with it all and get it all ready to go. So the first thing I was doing was going to the, I was trying to go to the nether and go to my blaze farm and get XP because we really need some Unbreaking 3 books. We have some items such as the elytra here, which we really should put Unbreaking 3 on it because every second you're in the air is 1 durability on that. We want to put Unbreaking 3 on it. We also got some gear here where we got like this efficiency 4, fortune 3. We need to put gear on that because we finally have a fortune 3 pick. So this one's really not worth it. And I'm just going to use it up basically instead of, combining it with this one and just wasting the diamonds. We have some other random stuff. We have a whole bunch of random mending things that we might as well just like use as part of our normal armor set for when we just fight mobs to keep it going. I think I have got the boots. I would really like to put mending on this one and this one at some point. That's not crucial right now because it's diamond, so it's going to last a long time. We got this mending shovel to use. We got another mending sword to use. We could put some other nice stuff on if we wanted. These other picks and just some other random things that we'll just like use up basically in the short term. In which case, I think I might, we'll keep this one with us for now. We also had the Frostwalker 2 boots, which we're going to test that out. So I was trying to enchant on some books because I don't want to combine a bunch of those things because it would just be kind of silly to me to combine them and just waste the iron or the diamonds to combine them when I could use one of them and just put something on it. So the ones that have mending on it, it's probably worth it to combine and put things on it. But if I want to, like for instance, this one, I'm going to put Unbreaking 3 on it. Although I almost could combine it with that one to make it like efficiency 5 or something and get the Unbreaking 3 on it as well. It actually might make it worth doing that because mending books are hard to get. So I do want to, let's just test and see what this is. 29 levels. But it would put Unbreaking 3 on it instead of me having to get a book. But either way, I do need, so I'm going to basically wait to do all that. Let's see if there's any difference the other way. Oh, it's 25. I'm basically going to wait to do any of this combining first because I need Unbreaking 3 books for this elytra. And I'm sure I'm going to get other interesting things along the way that I am going to need over here to put on stuff and combine. And then I also want Unbreaking 3 on a couple other things that we got. So I was over here doing it with the books, and then I realized, wow, I need more books, and I didn't want to use my leather up, even though I've got like 30 or 40. I want to save them for item frames, so I don't have to farm too many cows. So I figured I need a lot of books. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a trip to the stronghold, collect some building blocks there, and in addition, I'm going to go ahead and get some books. I'm going to tear apart some of that library, come back with that, do a whole bunch of enchanting with the books over here, see what good stuff we can get, see if I can get some Unbreaking 3 books, take some trips to the blaze farm, keep grinding it away. And then if that is the case, I will hopefully get some good stuff, and you'll get to see what I do with it. Now, the reason why I'm also going to try and okay, so after that, we're then going to take a trip to that swamp where there's that big open water, because we're going to test out the Frostwalker, and then we're also going to go to that village, that mending guy, and see how many mending books we can get, if any, because I know everyone else has been there too. I want to put mending on the elytra, one, because as you wear it, and it's such low durability that it's really easy to repair, so it'll just like repair itself pretty quickly and won't hog up too much XP from everything else. According to Skatum, it works pretty well because he's got a mending book on his. And because while it does take leather to repair it, it's just like anything else. I've already put one leather into it where it's in the same repairing system that every time you repair it with like one of its objects, it basically increases it by 1 level. So this next one, it's going to cost it 3 to repair, and then 4, and then 5, all the way up until eventually it gets too expensive and you can't repair it anymore. And then you're going to be like, dang, I should have put mending on it. So we're going to get mending on it right away so that it does last forever, because even though you can get other elytras to repair it down, there's a lot of us on this server and we want everyone to have elytra, and right now we only have 2 of them for the 3 entities that we found, and we want everyone to get them. And it looks like Necker is on working, because there goes the waterfall. Oh no, he's flooding everything, all of Mitch's paths. You flooded all of Mitch's paths down. Oh my gosh. Not quite sure what he's doing. But yeah, so I'm going to take a trip to the stronghold first. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. He just flooded everything. Whoops. Let's take a look, because I've already got all the stuff to go fly. Meow. How do I stop? I think if you just press shift, you might actually be able to just stop. Yeah, it did. Now it's all messed up. It's like flowing all the way down here. All right. Well, oh yeah, this happened too. I forgot that this happened. They told me that this happened. Lightning struck inside our rabbit farm, and like killed some of our rabbits, but spawned 4 skeleton horses in here. So you know what? We're going to take a saddle and we're going to tame one of these guys, because they are really awesome. So we'll try that. We got a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be another episode of just a whole bunch of little tidbits here. So I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to get ourselves to the stronghold to get some stuff there, and then we'll come back, and we'll probably go from there. Alright guys, I have done quite a bit of enchanting, a lot of enchanting. I spent a lot of downtime at the Blaze Farm while we were working on some stuff for the server of Avius, and spent my time. I wasted a lot of apis and a lot of books. I've been just crushing it. I go get like 45 levels, crush through the books, and then do some more. I need to put some of this stuff away. I have so much blaze powder now, I'm going to start using it basically as fuel. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic again. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that's probably really loud. I'm going to get some start using this basically as fuel in replacement of coal. It actually works better than coal. Believe it or not, if you did not know, you could do that. I got one of the books I was looking for, but it turns out Unbreaking 3 is really rare, and we ended up getting some stuff that's actually, but probably even more rare than what we've got. So I'm going to need another chest for nothing but books. I'm going to take some of these down and probably put them down in the recycling room and let anyone take them for if they're looking. They might be looking for like an extra little a little push here. So fire aspect 1, which I think we have, I thought we had a fire aspect sword. Sharpness 3, protection 3, looting 1, protection 1, unbreaking 1, depth strider 1. Some of these I just did like a lower level enchantment because I knew I didn't want the higher level one, and the lower one was kind of interesting. Maybe it could be used and combined with a book later down the road, of course, because XP is not an issue, so you might as well waste a lot to combine these books up. Feather Falling 4, that's an awesome one. Looting 2, efficiency 4, I got that one. Actually it was sharpness 3, but I got lucky with the efficiency 4. Luck of the Sea 2, knockback 1, we got an infinity book, so I'll be able to probably give that to someone else because we already have that. Sharpness 3, lure 2, unbreaking 3, this is what we're going to put on our elytra right now. Protection 3, efficiency 3, protection 3, power 2, bane of arthropods, sharpness 3, power 1, punch 2. So yeah, we had a whole bunch of stuff there. So we're going to go ahead and put this on our elytra. It costs 6, but Unbreaking 3 is really going to be worth it. So the 2 enchantments you can put on an elytra is Unbreaking 3 and Mending, and we're going to put both of them on there. So yeah, we didn't really get anything else that's too useful. I want some more Unbreakings for over here. Now let me see. I think this would get you sharpness 5. Unbreaking 3. So I think what I'm going to actually do is keep this. I'm just going to start using this one and just use it and just wear it down. And then we'll combine it with this one so we don't waste too many diamonds here. It's got Unbreaking 3 on it. It's got Unbreaking 3 on it. I think Depth Strider 1, I might go ahead and put on these boots for now and then get them, you know, higher up. It's probably a good idea, because that way if we do go fight something, we'll have a little bit. Of course, we'll have to get those a bit higher up, but if we get, it's much easier to get another Depth Strider 1 book and then combine it up, because what, it only goes to Depth Strider 2? No, it probably goes to Depth Strider 3, maybe? I'm not sure. You know what, we're actually going to wait on that. We'll make the book and then put it on. Looting, I know I'll put a looting on a diamond sword. Maybe I'll probably put it on my sharpness 5 on Unbreaking 3. Hopefully we can get that to looting 3. Yeah, so I think that's good for now. I'm just gonna have to keep doing more enchanting. Basically, anytime I'm hanging around, I am going to be enchanting. Let's see, what else do we have here? Now, I'm going to bring our Frostwalker boots with us. And I'm going to bring some books with us, and I'm going to bring some feathers. I'll bring some ink sacks. We'll get the feathers from down there to make the writing books, and I think some glass might be useful if I have some. Yeah, that was a trade. And then we'll get a whole bunch of paper just like we did before. So we'll do that. I don't need the flint. I'll bring the flint and steel just in case we get stuck in the nether. You never know. We don't need that. And we don't need that. We really don't need it. Okay. So we're going to go hopefully get at least one mending book for the elytra. And I'll see how many emeralds I have, and we can maybe possibly get a second one. I do have lots of gold, but I think I want to save those for now. I think Mitch said there's a guy that trades pumpkins, so I'm going to bring a bunch of pumpkins with us. If you go over to the next village over. Oh god, I forgot about the elytra was on me. I forgot about the elytra. if you hold shift, I think you actually slow down, which is kind of neat. I'll have to see if that's the controls better. Now, did everybody take a horse in here? Is there still a horse? Okay, the horses are still left. So after I do these mending books, we're gonna come back here and get a horse. That'll be the next thing we do. So I'm gonna gather a bunch of stuff. We're gonna get over there and see if we can trade our way to at least a mending book for the elytra. If not, get a mending book for probably a diamond sword when we get a looting one and diamond one, and then maybe, I mean, of course we want as many as we can get, but we'll at least need to get one for the elytra for right now. So I'll grab this stuff. So as I was down here, I was almost like, oh, let me put on my boots so I can have one more space up. And then I was like, no. I've heard the horror stories of people in their automatic farms, especially the sugarcane ones, putting on the boots, walking by, and then boom, all of the crops pop off, or the water freezes and it doesn't get itself back to normal, and then you have a pretty serious mess on your hands. So always remember, Frostwalker boots, especially when you're near your farms, you really shouldn't be using them unless you are going out to the water. So they're really kind of a pair of boots that's really only good unless you're going to run across an ocean. Otherwise, not really useful to keep them around. So I'm definitely probably not going to put mending on this one. That's for sure. I'll save it for my feather falling depth strider boots instead, because those will be used in battle and be over and over again. These, it's like walk across, that's all you can really do. Another thing I did forget to mention is we switched ourselves to, I don't remember, I might have mentioned this in an earlier part, but we did switch to 15W47C because it does not have the super big lag bug. It's fine like right now when I'm on by myself, but when we all started getting on the other day, we were kind of like dealing with it for a while. But when we all got on like the other day and one of us was like exploring, we were like, no, the lag that it comes out with some console spamming, it's pretty terrible. So we just decided, nope, we are going to not deal with that any longer. So we switched ourselves back. And really, it's just features. There was no block, so nothing broke. The only thing that's unfortunate is that as soon as we get a new snapshot, which will probably not next week, but the week after, is when you go into the farms and you do the one click to kill all of the blazes. Unfortunately, you have to individually punch all of them now because it doesn't do the hearts of damage. That's something they added in the snapshot since then. But all of the ones between now and 47C have that really laggy bug. So for now, we do not have that. I should have made some speed potions, but we're going to run over here and try out the Frostwalker first. All right, I put on the Frostwalker 2 boots, and we're going to see if this makes it really convenient to get ourselves over to the swamp. And I think this is something where I'm going to kind of always keep it in my inner chest. You never know where you're going to need it when you're exploring out and about. And of course, I forgot to bring one with me. I could have brought even more trading resources. That was me being dumb and always forgetting that they exist because I never seem to use them. So I believe they only freeze the level that you were at. So, oh, yep, there we go. Oh, snap. And you should see that this will start to thaw out, and even below me if I'm not moving and refreezing it, or refreezing new water, it has those different stages. So if you're at night or you're in a cold biome, the ice will not melt. But if you are during the day or in any other normal biome, then it will keep up with you. And you can see it's actually really quick. Like you can fully sprint. I see if you try and hop, you might do that. And cause some problems. And notice if you're not actually standing directly on a block, it looks like it does not freeze. What happens when I stand down here? Well, of course, if I stand here, yep, it freezes those blocks. So it basically freezes anything that you're standing on. So it's going to destroy all these lily pads. Or maybe not. Oh, because I'm one block above. So if you fall off in the water, it's actually kind of a pain in the butt to get yourself back down. And that ice doesn't look like it melted or it screwed up the water. So keep that in mind. All right, we're going to get ourselves up there, do some trading if we can. If not, we'll have to go to a nearby village. Skatum says it's not too far, and there's a guy that trades pumpkins there, and some more that have not died or have not been too burned out. And I forgot my rotten flesh. I think I at least had like a stack. So I could at least had something. Ooh, this is so cool. So if you just sprint and don't jump hop, it does a really good job of keeping up with you. This is so cool. Now this is magic. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out another Let's Play I did, check out my Super Mario World Let's Play for the Super Nintendo by clicking here in the top left. If you'd like to check out my Minecraft server Avius, click here in the top right. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you like what you've seen so far and you have yet to subscribe, click the big banner below.